Well, good morning and welcome. It's a nice Sunday morning in Ireland, and I finally got myself up to get out and go for a hike. I haven't been for a hike or a camp in a long time. I took a very small hike up near the Hellfire Club recently, and that was part of just me getting out and doing it, but I haven't done anything too strenuous recently. For a couple of reasons as well. My head hasn't been in the right place over the last 3 months or more. I don't know if it's the winter blues or what's going on, but yeah, I haven't really done too much in regards to getting out and going hiking or camping or anything like that. I've just found it really hard to get myself up and get out the door. But here we are, it's a new day. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. It's quiet, and I'm doing part of the Wicklow way. Can't remember the actual name of it. I'll put it in the comments or the description of the video below at some stage. But yeah, I just wanted to get out and finally do it. You can see it's beautiful around here. Nice and open. The mountain's over there. I'm just about to go through the woods, just through here. It looks like there's a nice trail to go up there. And I'm going to find some place to sit down and make a coffee, because as you guys know, making a coffee outside, by far one of the highlights of my trips. I love it so much. There's just something really satisfying about sitting in the woods somewhere or just being outside, making coffee fresh. All right, so we're going to go into the woods and we'll see what happens. I had to take my hat off before. I was getting kind of warm. It's still kind of chilly at the moment. Like the weather here in Dublin in particular hasn't been great. I think, look, over the last few weeks it's been like rainy, it's been cold. Then we have like a little glimpse of sunshine coming through. So you think, oh great, the winter time's broken and summertime's on the way. Spring's on the way. But then it's like, nah. Then the next day it's raining and it's just as cold. So today's not too bad. It's pretty mild. It's not supposed to be super warm or anything, but it's cold, but it's not raining. I think for me that's one of the killers. Like when it's cold, it's fine. You can get up and still go out, rug up, put your jackets on, put your hats on, gloves, everything like that. But when it's raining, it just kind of adds a layer of, I don't know. It's not comfortable. It's not really as comfortable as you can be. And I think that's just a kick. It's like when it's wet and rainy, you're less inclined to go out and do anything outdoorsy. But that's also a mindset thing as well. I mean, you can always put like wet weather gear on. I mean, there's nothing stopping me doing that. I just find it more difficult when it's raining, but today's good. Today's good. So like I said, I'm on the Wicklow Way at the moment. I'm just doing a small part of it. If you don't know what the Wicklow Way is, it's a stretch of hiking tracks across the Wicklow Mountains. I think it's around 127 kilometers total. And so one of the things I want to do at some stage is do the full 127 kilometers and camp along the way, which is definitely possible. I think I've done some research. It looks like it's about 5 or 6 days worth of hiking and camping. So like it's a pretty decent feat, but it's certainly something I want to do. I mean, I love the Wicklow Mountains. It's on my back doorstep. So I'm in Dublin, so it's right next door to Dublin. So you've got County Dublin and County Wicklow right next to it. So it's definitely doable. It's just making the time and getting away for the week. Telling my wife she's got to look after the kids for a week while I go hiking and camping across the Wicklow Mountains. But hey, we'll see. Like, it's definitely going to happen at some stage. It's just a question of when. Yeah, so I just realized as I was hiking up through here. So this is locked in. And how I remember that is this is where I had my very first overnight solo camp. So I hiked, it would have been like from the Wicklow Mountains, coming in this way, all the way down here. And I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm gonna try and zoom in. So down there, see the water finishes and there's like a river that goes back up into through the trees there. just down by the river there was a huge boulder, and there was just this perfect little space for camping underneath it. And so that's where I decided to set up my camp for the night, on the very first time. It's such a great spot. I got eaten alive by midgies down there, which is such a pain. Like, they were everywhere, because it was right next to the water, of course, which I didn't know that, inexperienced camper. But yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, so I just recognized that. So I'm feeling very nostalgic right now. Yeah, it's like a throne. Okay, so ran into a little bit of a problem. Just a couple, maybe a dozen or so fallen trees blocking the way. I think I'm gonna have to go around that way. Or that way. All right, I think I'll go on the left. All right, let's go. All right, we'll just hope that we can, whoop. We've got a path to go to. Oh yeah, I think we'll be all right. Let's see. All right, jump through these trees. Ready? Come with me. Whoop. Oh, okay. All right, I think we're good. And hopefully we can get around. All right, I just made it past the trees. Decided to just stop here, go make a coffee because the view is fantastic. I mean, look at this. What a great spot just to sit for a little while. Said it before and I'll say it again. Nothing beats this. Nothing beats having a coffee with a view like this out in the woods or in the countryside, completely still, completely quiet. I mean, listen. Nothing. Except for that plane. But apart from that, nothing. It's the best. Well, my battery's died on my camera, so I've got to use my phone for the rest of this trip. Once again, totally disorganized and I didn't charge them the night before, so I brought 3 batteries with me and none of them lasted very long, but I got some footage anyway. Anyway, I'm just on the way back now. Had a little bit of a stop a second ago just to eat something, take a layer off because I was starting to get pretty warm. But yeah, it's been a really nice hike today. It's actually good to get out. I'd say if you're someone who gets those either winter blues sometimes, or sometimes your head just kind of gets in the way of you getting up and getting out, sometimes the best thing for you is to just go do it. Doesn't matter if it's like a 5-minute walk around the block of your house, your suburb, or actually getting out into nature. I think that's one of the best things. But I understand only too well how difficult and hard it can be just to get past that mental barrier to get up and just go. So if you're struggling with stuff like that, look, just try and do it. It's the best advice I can give you. It really will do wonders for you. All right, I'm just going to finish up now. A little bit to go, not too far before I'm back to the car. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video as well. And I'll do the plug as well. So if you like my videos, one of the things I'm trying to do is grow this YouTube channel. And to do that, if you could think there was a deer or something in the woods. Scared the hell out of me. Like I was saying, one of the things I want to do is grow this YouTube channel. If you want to help me out in any way, the best thing you can do is like the video, subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing if you could. And if you've got any questions for me, or I don't know, anything you want to see in future videos, let me know. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.